Oh my God. Hi, babe. How are we doing? Haven't been on here in a minute, and I'm back today with a tarot card video, a pick a card, pick a charm, whatever you want to call it, seeing what the divine source wants to tell you. Something maybe that you're not seeing, maybe some guidance. We'll see what comes up. I'm gonna kind of just like keep it loosey-goosey today. See what comes out and what comes through me. So yeah, let's just like get into it or something. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so for pile one, we have this little charm. I made all of these little charms, but this is, let's see, pile one. Cute little pendant, super cute. And then this is pile two, my little wand. And then this is pile three, a little star pendant. So pretty. This is like my favorite one that I've made. So cute. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's do a big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shift your focus and set your intention and tap in, babe. Tap into these cards and let's choose one. That feels aligned with us. Okay, so if you chose pile one, hi, what's up? We'll put this guy right here. We'll move this down a little bit. 8 of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's kind of crazy. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so honestly, like the first thing that I'm getting is, I mean, obviously the first card, which was the 9 of Swords. You're going through something, babe. There's like a major cycle ending in regards to some sort of belief or pattern in your life. Some sort of mental situation. We have a lot of fire and air, which to me feels like when you add air to flame, it gets bigger. So I'm not sure if maybe like there's some sort of like mental constraint that is hindering you or making you lose sleep in a way. You've just been harping over this sort of either situation, belief, or pattern over and over, and this perpetual overanalyzing and overthinking is just kind of causing you a lot of stress. And then we have the 2 of Wands, which is like a choice. Some sort of choice needs to be made. Like the world is in your hands and you have these 2 options. I feel like one of these options is to continue this sort of cycle of for some reason, like I'm getting like a mental jail, like you're putting yourself in mental jail. It's like, I'm not saying that you're causing these circumstances or anything like that, but it's giving like the more you harp on these ideas or patterns or beliefs, like the more they're going to keep coming up. So you have like the option to either keep doing this sort of overanalyzing, overthinking, continuing these patterns, or you have this like new shift coming, or you can choose to shift into a higher timeline where it's just like you stop the overanalyzation. You're like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm choosing to be done, and I'm choosing to move forward. You know what I mean? Instead of being stuck in this sort of mental jail. And then we have like the Ace of Wands. So I feel like there is like this like newfound like passion being given to you. Like you're finding this new sense of either fulfillment or this new sense of a new belief. You're starting to believe in something different. You're starting to see things in a different way. Like there's no, the things that were holding you back, the things that you were overthinking you're choosing to let the noise dissipate and move forward, basically. It feels like you're kind of trapped in between maybe these two timelines, if that makes any sense. Like there's part of you that keeps looping. The thoughts keep looping. And then there's another part of you that is moving forward, and there's like this like sort of friction between the two because they're fragmented. And yeah, let's read this card, the Unconditional Love card. It's crazy outside. I might have to like stop this and like continue later. You have a choice between... Wait, I'm like tapped in as fuck. You have a choice between two doors: unconditional love and conditional love. Unconditional love is to love without judgment, conditions, expectations, and demands. The beliefs that are holding you hostage in your own mind. It is love that stems from the heart space and is comprised completely of pure love, forgiveness, and compassion. You have the choice to forgive. You have the choice to move on. You have the choice to believe new things. Conditional love is to love with conditions, expectations, attachments, fears, and judgments. Love is given and received freely as long as the conditions of the love contract are being met. When others fail to meet the requirements of the love contract, love is lost and replaced with issues of fear, distrust, and doubts. Baby. I love when everything just like aligns and it's like, it's gorgeous. I mean, like this situation obviously is causing some mental anguish for you, and I'm like, we need to get out of there. But the way this is unfolding is really beautiful, and it just makes me feel like you're on the right path, and like you are going to choose unconditional love, babe. Just, I feel like what you need to do is maybe meditate, sit with yourself, and come back to yourself. I'm not sure if like maybe you've been giving energy to a bunch of different things that aren't serving you anymore. But maybe just sit with yourself, allow these emotions to rise up, but don't attach to them. And forgive someone. It feels like there's something that you need to forgive and let go of. If you're in a space where your love is conditional, ask yourself, where does this condition stem? Most often, you will find limiting thoughts and beliefs lingering in your subconscious. deeper still, you may uncover the wounded child within you. It is to this child that love, understanding, and compassion must be shared. I didn't even read that yet. Like, period. Period. Okay. Now that you see the inner wounds within you, with the gentleness of love, you are better able to see the wounded child within others. You will clearly see the part in them that is the most needed of love. This does not mean that you need to stay in a situation that does not serve your highest good. Sometimes loving unconditionally means having to walk away. Period. Affirmation. I love all facets of myself and send any hurt or wounds within me love and compassion. That was gorgeous. And look at this card. The heart space and the mind. The heart and mind are in coherence. Like they're synced up, baby. They're synced up. Sync up your heart and minds. Because the mental anguish is causing you to not be connected to your heart center. Okay? I'm on to something. So the mental anguish, all these distorted thoughts, all these different things that are going on in your mind are cutting off your heart center. And you need to let go of these things. Let go of what no longer serves you and tap in back into your heart. Connect your heart and your mind. Down. Wait, I kind of loved that. I hope you're okay, and I love you so much. And let me know if this resonated, and I hope it helped in some way. I hope it kind of, like, there was something that you needed to hear. And yeah, let me know if you heard it. Okay. I love you. Goodbye. Okay, so if you chose pile 2, my little wand, yay. This is your message. Okay, so we have Justice, the Hierophant reversed, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Pentacles and the Sun. And then we also have self-worth. Kind of gorge. Okay, so let's get into this because immediately I have a lot to say. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting that something happened. Some sort of, like, the Hierophant reversed is telling me that, like, some sort of, like, sorry, there's like a glare. Some sort of structure, belief, or even some sort of person, like a mentor in a way, I feel like might have betrayed you or is no longer working for you, because the Justice card is here too. And I'm getting that you are finding balance, and these beliefs that are no longer serving you or this person is, for some reason I'm getting a person, someone that you looked up to, someone that was like a mentor, or maybe like some sort of like spiritual structure, like some sort of like a church maybe, or a spiritual community you don't feel aligned with anymore, and you feel as if they maybe betrayed you in a way. It could be your belief system too, your spiritual beliefs. You could just be outgrowing your spiritual beliefs and changing. And I'm feeling that because we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's kind of giving like you're taking a step back maybe from these structures and laws, these governing sort of things about like these governing structures in your life, and you're taking a step back and you're reevaluating, you're restructuring the way that you relate to yourself and spirituality and just like the grand scheme of life. And I think that you are not necessarily dismantling your whole entire belief system right now, but I feel like there's some sort of like restructuring, like you're taking the pieces from the old and you are fine-tuning, or you're like reorientating them to suit you better now. The version of you now, the version of you that you're working towards, the version of you that you're building. And I feel like there's a lot of, you might feel strained or tired with all the work that you're putting in, but all of this is building your self-worth and building this sort of like new found love for yourself. And it might be hard right now, but baby, the sun's coming out. The sun is coming out. Okay. So don't worry. Like all the work that you're putting in, like justice is going to be served, baby. Justice is going to be served, and you're going to be served the sun. Baby, you're going to be served the sun. And I'm kind of living for that. Like I'm living for this whole moment, because it's not like you're like completely like tearing everything. Like, it's not like you're like, you just like go, like I'm getting like the vision of like going into your room and like tearing everything down. Like you're so pissed and you're just like, I can't, like like you know, like the movies and stuff, but like it's not like that. You're reorganizing, you're rebuilding, you're reorientating, you're reorienting everything and your beliefs and everything like that. Let's read self-worth. Do you know just how worthy, amazing, and unique you are? You are incredible. If you have picked this card, we would like you to also see the amazing soul that is you. So there's probably some sort of beliefs where you, like your self-worth, it's like, can you guys stop? Anyways, your self-worth, elevating, okay? You're reorganizing the way that you view yourself. You're reorganizing the way that you step into a space. Like the inner world, it feels like you're rebuilding, you're taking the pieces of your inner world and reorientating the pieces that work, letting go of other ones, other pieces. You are enough. Step back from trying to justify your existence with all the things that you constantly do. Stop comparing yourself to others. Dear one, please, not for a second, ever feel that you don't measure up to the people around you. Period. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, maybe someone made you feel like you were not worthy or something. Or made you feel like you... Like, there was just, like, a hit to your ego, basically, is what I'm getting. No one is perfect, even the people that you may be comparing and measuring yourself against. Too much of your personal power is being given to others, which can be draining on your own energy supplies. One of the most fundamental questions to ask yourself is, how much do I love myself? Take some time out of your schedule and reflect on this question. The extent to which you love yourself dictates how successful you are in every facet of your life. Mind, body, and spirit. You are worthy. It is time to stop walking in the shadow of others. Take your place on your golden chair, on your own golden chair. Sit amongst the gods and goddesses and shine your radiant light. Appreciate yourself and all the beauty you bring to this world. Period. You are building the castle within. You are taking the pieces of the structures of within you. You're taking the pieces of the structures within you and you're building a freaking castle, babe. You're building an empire inside. And that's the most important part, is inside. The external, whatever, who cares? Internally, baby, most important part. The more you come to see your own value and worth, the more others come to see these qualities within you. No matter who you are or how or what you feel you have accomplished in this life, you are magnificent and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. Take your place and shine. Shine. Baby, you gotta shine. Get into it. Shine your light. Don't dim it. Someone dimmed your light and you're taking your power back. 'Cause bye. This is a prayer. Holy Spirit, fill me with love and help me embrace the light, love, and creative soul that is truly me. Period. I love that. Shine your light, babe. Restructure. Build your castle. Build your majestic, gorgeous world within you, and everything else can off. So yeah. Let me know if this resonated. I love you. And yeah, let me know what's up in the comments. I hope this helped, and I hope you're gorgeous. You're feeling gorgeous and amazing, because you are. And I love you. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, so if you what? Okay, so if you chose pile 3 and this little star pendant charm thingy, this is your message. Okay. So, honestly, I think I have these flipped. Like, these cards came out first, and then this one was the last one. Okay, so if you chose this little star pendant, pile 3, this is your message. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. And then we also have Celebration, which is kind of funny because of all of this energy over here. Okay, so let's get into this, shall we? Yes. Okay, pile 3. Let's get into it. First off, I feel like you might have just been through the ringer. What I feel like you just walked away from something. We have the 8 of Cups. So I'm getting like you walked away from something hard that was holding you back. This is probably a person. This might have been a little while ago. It doesn't have to be like in the immediate past, but it could have been. But I feel like there was something that you walked away from, someone that you walked away from. And it doesn't have to be a person, but it's giving person. And you kind of, by you walking away and choosing yourself, you ended this sort of cycle, this pattern that you kept repeating with people. And yeah, there's definitely a cycle ending or has come to a close. And Celebration, babe. That's a gorgeous card. I love that. Celebrate. We have the King of Cups and the Chariot. So I'm getting that if this does have to do with love, you walked away from something very, very hard, like super hard. And this person was just like draining your energy. It was not aligned. And it was an old pattern that you were just kept repeating within your love life. If it is love, it could be, I feel like it was a belief around love. Maybe that you deserve something that you don't. Like that would be the belief, like you deserve less than you actually do, if that makes any sense. But you're closing this chapter out, and I think you're calling in a new gorgeous love, and I think that it's coming at a pretty fast pace, baby. Something's coming, and we're gonna celebrate. We're all gonna celebrate together. How exciting. This is so gorgeous. And I'm so proud of you. You like stepped into your power and you got out of a situation that was no longer serving you. And that is hard. That's hard as hell. And I think we all know from experience how hard that can be. So props to you, babe. I love you. And good job. But you are calling in Mr. King of Cups. And that's gorgeous. Someone emotionally available. I feel like something has to do with maybe like emotional unavailability. You were attracting people who were emotionally unavailable and you walked away from it. You ended that cycle, babe. And you went within, worked on yourself, focused on yourself. And by focusing on yourself, babe, Mr. Right, Mrs. Right, they're coming into the picture hella fast. And we're gonna celebrate! Woo! That's so exciting. Okay, let's read celebration. Celebrate your achievements, dear one, you deserve it. You are being honored for all that you have already achieved on your journey. So celebrate your life accomplishments and amazing growth. Exactly. You ended that cycle, baby, you deserve to celebrate. You have already assisted so many souls to express their own unique light. Spirit has seen your tireless work at all hours on projects to assist humanity. The time, energy, and love you have dedicated to many hungry souls hasn't been easy. Exactly. Is that not what I said? Literally, like, someone was kind of like draining your energy. People were draining your energy. You took a step back, worked on yourself. Hi, how are you? And sometimes pouring too much into other people depletes your own cup. Like, you have to remember to, you know, replenish your own cup, babe. And I think this person that is coming in isn't a hungry soul. They are fulfilled and they are whole within themselves, and you're whole within themselves, and there's going to be like this like divine gorgeous union that happens. So yeah, there is much to be celebrated here. You are an amazing radiant soul, and we are very honored to have you work in bringing humanity back into alignment and balance. Take this time to reflect on your achievements, for you truly are a gift to the universe. The light you emanate reaches corners of the universe you cannot fathom. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't ever feel that the work you do isn't enough. Each time you help another to see their inner light, the world gets a little bit brighter. You are never alone. You are always guided and supported by teachers and masters of the highest realms. All your earthly needs and requirements are and will always be taken care of. You are loved and appreciated for the beautiful soul that you are. Celebrate life. Celebrate you. Yes! And I know that like things like in the immediate can be super hard and tiring and just exhausting and everything like that. But I feel like in hindsight, you can see the gorgeousness of the hard times. And I feel like that's kind of like what this is giving. Like, you are looking back and you're like, wow, I've grown so much, I've done so much. And I think, yeah, just like give yourself some credit. Like, you have done so much, even if like it's not to the standard that society deems whatever. It's like, baby, you're shining your light and you're making the world a better place, and you're being rewarded with a gorgeous love. So yeah, I love it. And then we have an affirmation. I celebrate the light and love that is me and have gratitude for this opportunity to shine. Shine your light even in the dark, babe. Shine your light on the dark. And that's on what? Period. I hope this reading resonated. I love you so much. And yeah, let me know in the comments what's up. Okay, I love you.